There's my wife, my daughter, and my son Liam and his girlfriend live in Denver. Established in 1999, 24 years of business, founded by Angel Valdivia, started it with the Honda Civic. We had the ladder strapped to the roof. Now we carry 7 trucks, 19 full-time painters, 4 full-time carpenters based in Framingham, mostly within an hour to an hour and a half outside of the Boston area. Here's some examples of some work that we've done in staining in a commercial application. A lot of painters don't like to do staining. It's a little more difficult and intensive. This is a technique that we've had to use on a back deck where when you stop right at the end of the plank. If you went back over that plank, you would notice that it would show up a lot different. So this is a spot to the right where the guys took a break, and that's the proper way to do it. And you can see how it's revitalized the deck from what it looked like. And it also preserves the wood. Here's an interior staining project where you're going to see the banisters there and the handrails coming down with the posts. And just for a different look, you know, it was just kind of getting tired. They were getting worn out. It didn't pop. And you can see how it pops now. We stained them a black there. It just really makes the steps and everything stick right out. So it's another different way of applying a stain to some handrails there. Let me see where we are in this slide here. Here's some kitchen cabinets that I promised people. I never would have picked green, but they came out great. They put new hardware on them. It really freshened up the kitchen. So that's something a little bit new. Even going back to some of the staining, we were able to show the customer he really wanted it to blend in with the floor. So we had stained it a couple of different colors and let him pick it. And then we just refinished it and brought it back to that. Here's some interior plasters, guys on their stilts doing the skim coating. Same thing with, we do the drywall and some blue boarding so they can skim coat the whole ceiling. This is we've been working with a contractor. All he does is basements over, and he does wonderful work. This is some of the carpentry work that my team's put together. We don't know what's behind, so when we tear off some of the clapboards, you can see there was so much rot even in the interior structure. So it really helps having your own carpenter on your crew. And we have connections to electricians to help out with that work as well. I am going to skip just some more carpentry work where we replaced, you can see the trim was all rotted on the dormers there. This is what it looks as a finished product. It really came out nice. Here's a little before and after of some of our carpentry work for some steps that needed to be redone. If it's not rotted, doesn't need to be replaced, we don't replace it. This is a house that they wanted to change the color, and now it's in the neighborhood and it's known as the Barney House. And those kitchen cabinets that I just did was right down the street from them. And when I mentioned the Barney House, she almost took the project away from me because none of the neighbors like the Barney House. But the customer's always right. They want to paint it that way, we do it. Here's just some, again, some work, some scraping that we've done to bring up the house values in the neighborhood. On hot summer days, this is what happens. We paint in a row. If we stop and you go back over that spot, it's going to show up. So we really try to keep the guys all in a row and moving right along. They don't stop until they're done with the side. This is kind of the house as a finished product after it's all done. We can see all the work, the trim work, the table. We are lead safe certified. You can see the tarps all spread out because we have to collect all the chips and all the paint. A lot of times what we'll do is sand it down and emulsify the paint inside with a special product. Here's some additional work. I need to update that because the pricing in carpentry has gone through the roof, but back only a couple of years ago, that was about $2,800. Now it's about $7,800 because of the price of materials. And this is the house, the finished product, when you see from what it looked like before and what it looks like now. And just some more larger homes that we had worked on where even staining the front door was fine European paints of Europe. It's about $190 for a quart. And but not all painters know how to work with that type of a lacquer. That's one of our specialties. Just some more pictures of some homes that we've worked on. And finally, exterior, interior painting, residential, commercial, carpentry, kitchen cabinetry, gutters, buyers, sellers, property management, real estate agents. I offer a 10% discount to anyone in the NEBA group. And outside holiday lights set up. It could be something that we're looking into. If you think it's an avenue, let me know. And thank you all for coming and having me be able to share this with you.
Tim, what a great job. What an amazing business. Thank you for presenting on it. I look forward to supporting your business. I know everyone in the group does too.